So welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom and I'm still on my holidays, but I wouldn't want you to miss out on my usual derp action in the Type 4 Heavy. I've realised that this super obese Japanese tier 9 Heavy is a tank I feature rather a lot on the channel, and that's mainly because I have a lot of fun playing it. And if you have fun, you tend to have good games and they tend to be entertaining. Now this is obviously going to get a bit of a nerf apparently. Well, I say that, I mean it's not exactly much of a nerf, is it? The two hatches on the front are going to be reduced by 20mm and 10mm, so yeah, not massive, but you're still going to have the big old arse gun, the HE firing gun, which is what I call my Unicum raspberry gun, because every time I fire at it I think about all those idiots who just moan like sad bitches about there's no skill involved with HE. Well, there isn't, but who gives the stuff? Stick it up your jumper. Anyway, enough of that. I'm being pushed by a T10, which is rather nice. Doesn't make any difference to the speed because this thing is just too fat to move that quickly. Look at that, I'm even being beaten by a Super Pershing. We're on Paris, it's a tier 9 game. Lots of heavies, 5 top tiers, of which obviously I'm one, and 10 tier 8s who are sort of bottom stroke middle stroke bottom stroke even, anyway, whatever. And I've come down to the Lady Diana pass here to see whether I can get some fun and games. That E75 doesn't want to play ball. Oh bugger, he's pulled back. There's nothing you like more when you're in a big heavy tank like this firing HE rounds than seeing something like a Lorraine 40T, because the armour on the 40T is pretty much non-existent, and you know how much mess this HE shell causes to one of those if you manage to catch him. But he pulled back. So instead we'll just have to settle on the heavy targets. VK100-01P, extremely armoured tank, but not when 150mm HE shell slams into its turret. 387 damage, which is a good start. I'd really like to get on that AMX, but I'm just not going to load in time. What a shame. Oh, it's a T-34. Hello T-34, have one of those. There you go. 508 damage, a couple of critical hits, so probably a module damage and probably a crew damage, which is always satisfying. Aim back in on that VK. He's the one I want to get rid of because A, he's a good player, so he's going to moan like a bitch, and B, he's in a very good tank that's really tough for us to shift. My HE gun, however, doesn't need any skill, does it? So it's perfect. So first shot there. So I'm loading up a skill round because I'm lacking skill, so I need to get some skill in the gun, which is stupid. It should not be allowed in the game. It's well, it misses for a start, which means it definitely shouldn't be allowed in the game, but it's you're basically playing a premium price, extra credits for a shell that does more damage than standard, but it has exactly the same penetration and everything else, so kind of just pay to win or what, really. Don't agree with that, and I don't use that many of them. I just occasionally, when I just need a little boost, I'll use the higher alpha shell, but like I did in that one, I missed entirely, so hey ho. So another shot, I move forward, thought I'd poke round, have a go at that VK. As much as anything else, I was trying to bring the 100p forward because he was just cowering at the back and I wanted him to be taken out. Now I can push forward with a little bit more certainty. The gun takes a long time to reload, 20 seconds. Hello Mr. Super Pershing, and we get splash on the AMX. Oh, come on down VK. Sorry VK, FV4202, drop down. He was thinking about it, wasn't it? You could see he was thinking about dropping down behind me. Is he waiting for a buddy? I think he might be. Wants reinforcements. Bouncing shells left, right and centre. Bouncing another one. Can we get a shot? Oh, well, oh, that was a terrible aim shot, Dom. Really? Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. He's on his way. Let's just keep turning around. I'm being hit by the Super Pershing. Oh, hello. That's Carnarvon. No, there isn't. He's gone. This poor FV is trying to come round me. Now he's realised he's in the right poo-poo. He's got two mediums behind him and me in front of him, and I put a nice 500 hit into him. So I took a nasty shot from the E75, which is a bit of a shame, but needs must, and I'm took it. Oh no, that Super Pershing is pissing me off now. He's firing solid gold at me. I don't blame him, but he still pisses me off. And also he's a good player, so I'd like to have hit him, but I missed him for the second time. So he must be using some kind of hack, don't you think? And a bit of a problem here, because that Mod 1 has gone one way round, and the Super Pershing was the other, and they bring me down to 4 hit points, which is just not fair, really. Don't they know this is my channel and I want to do well in it? But now that Mod 1 is realised he's in a bit of a predicament, or poo-poo as we call it. Hello, have a shell. He can't pen me from the front. Did 2 critical hits on him too, so probably knocked out his driver, and that's him down. So that's pretty much it. There's just the T10 left and the other VK 100p up the other side, but I'm not going to get to any of them before it's game over. But it was a lovely fun brawl, and you know, you play tanks to have fun. I have fun in this, and I like winding up the Super Unicums with the HE shells. So it's a win-win all round. Don't you think? I think so. Anyway, VK's about to die. Come on, kill him. There's 3 of our light tanks circling around him. Even in that very, very well armoured tank, he's never going to survive against that lot for any length of time. Unfortunately though, I've got no chance of getting there to take him down, and there he goes, game over, GG. So there you go, only a second class this time, but Bruiser of course, Shellproof of course, Fire for Effect, Confederate, and Steel Wool of course. If you don't get those 3 medals with this tank, you're doing it wrong. Finished top of the team on base XP, 2,878 damage, 1,048 base XP. Fired 10 shots, hit with 7, and did damage with 7, including one who did a bit of splash. That was that twin hit I did for that 2,800 damage. Took 14 hits myself, 7 of which penned, 7 of which didn't, blocking 2,000 damage. And 44,500 credits. Wasted a couple of premium shells for no damage at all, so only made 6,500 profit. And it was my ×2, so 3,144 for my crew. I'm not far off getting the Type 5 heavy. I've been saying that for a long time, but the grind up to the Type 5 is quite lengthy, but it is fun to do. So, and even though they're supposedly getting nerf, I'm going to keep both. So I've already got a crew ready to go in the Type 5, so soon could see double HE peril coming out of my big sumo wrestling tanks. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this game. If you did, give it a like and subscribe down below. Enjoy your games, have fun, try not to take them too seriously. I certainly won't be, and I'll see you again soon. Gamer Dom out.